Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven, and today we are going to be having a cozy mental health day. Starting off, I was writing in my journal while the espresso machine was preheating. It was a really pretty spring day, a little too brisk for the bugs to be really active, but still bright and sunny, so I let the sunlight in while I was journaling. I've been very back and forth with how consistent I've been with my routines lately, just like I've been a little back and forth with my mental health lately. I feel like seeing me doing the habits that help my brain in videos helps me to remember to keep doing them. Journaling isn't a super important habit to me, but I know doing it a couple of times a week helps my brain to feel a little clearer overall, and I just keep forgetting to do it in the morning. After coffee and breakfast, I settled in to make some progress on this cross stitch for my husband. I actually finished filming it after this and uploaded a short. I think it should have gone up yesterday when this video goes up. So if you want to see how it came out, it should be up. I hope it is. Basically, my husband has really been enjoying the pixel art that I've been playing around with for graphics for my channel and requested a knight in armor blanket. I charted a pattern for that and priced out some yarn, and we put the order on the back burner for now, but since he was really excited about the pattern, I decided to make a cross stitch with it with what I have on hand already, and I'm really glad I did because I noticed a lot of things that I want to fix, like just minor details like shading and whatnot, and mainly that this whole scale of the pattern needs to be fixed before it can be used to make a blanket because it's way too big, which is a good thing to know before I get started on the actual blanket. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, my husband has taken this as encouragement to ask for more night related things, so now he would also like dragons to accompany all of the other things that I'll be making him. I have a project list as long as my arm to help deck out his game room, and I have no idea when all of that's getting finished, but hey, it's things that we can make in videos in the future. Honestly, it is great, and I never know what to make him for his birthday and holidays. He has an overflowing drawer of hats and scarves and such that I've made him that he's asked for or just really liked and wanted after he saw me finish them, but he never uses them, so I don't like making him hats and scarves anymore, so hopefully these will things that he'll use and get a lot of enjoyment out of. The Great Night debacle aside, this was filmed on a Monday, which meant that I needed to get my weekly planning done. I use a template on Notion to sort of give myself a guided brain dump and to keep myself from being too focused on one aspect of life and to help me schedule out things that are not just content related tasks. And for scheduling, I mainly use the Notion calendar, which is synced to my Google Calendar to do to-do lists and time blocking really seamlessly. This has been my system for a little while now, and it's replaced my need for paper planning and just and separate task managing apps. It just felt really low friction and has been applicable to almost all of my energy levels, which is always a good thing. What's not applicable to all of my energy levels is vacuuming up all of the hay from all of 2 days of my rabbits being their happy little gremlin selves, and also cleaning my sewing area from me being my happy gremlin self. The desk gets out of control just as fast as the litter box. I spend about 20 minutes a day fantasizing about some perfect dreamy storage system that caters to all of my current hobbies and the hobbies that I want to accrue to my collection and leaves my house spotless all the time. But in the meantime, I need to clean off my desk so I can get started on more messes. Today I wanted to try and finish the skirt that I finished in a previous vlog. It didn't happen. The skirt is still unfinished, but I swear I have a half decent reason, or if you add them all up, they almost add up to half decent. Basically, I tried to press the fabric and figure out where I had left off, and in the process I realized that I messed up the cutting process so bad when I first did the skirt. I did that in the smaller room that I used to have my office in, and it wasn't enough space, and so everything was super funky. Also, the process of pressing fabric on the floor hurt my back way too much and also wore me out, so I thought I would take a little yarn break, a side quest project, and crochet some wisteria to hang as a garland around my office. So I'll be crocheting these for the next year or two. And while I was taking my yarn break, Mayhem came in and took over the sewing project completely. It was a slow process. At first, I thought she would get disinterested since every blanket that I've made for her is a little marker of where not to lay down. But naturally, she completely conked out on one of the panels of the skirt, and I don't think I got a good video of it, but she was like twitching and dreaming on the skirt. She was just so comfy. Since I'm not a complete monster, I let her have the napping area and I left myself to go make a turmeric milk. She woke up when I left the room and gave me my skirt back for now. So I made a final attempt to at least get some progress on the skirt, and I figured as long as I got the panel sewn together, I could straighten the hem and waist later. I'm doing the skirt with French seams since it frays pretty easily, and I don't really know a way to I just thought it might be the best option. I don't know. But my sewing machine jammed on the second panel. It wasn't too bad of a jam, and I've actually gotten better at not getting freaked out about having to unjam the machine and moving forward. But it was pretty late and I had enough of this skirt for the day, so after I fixed it and set it aside, I went to go play some video games until Zach got home.
This is reached such high levels on both sides that it became mutually assured destruction.
So you could not around the civil wars taking part in
Soviet-backed forces
Sandinista revolution in Nicaragua became cause célèbre, orchestrating the assassination of the commander-in-chief of the Chilean army, now a corrupt and highly violent country.
It's a real thing. We have to find some other way to deal with each other.
My current favorite game has been Palia, I feel like it's Palia. I started playing it on the Switch a few months ago, and I switched to playing it on my laptop to make chatting easier, and because my Switch kept dying. There's just something about the game that has, like, having no combat and people being really nice and playing together and working together, it just makes me want to keep playing it even when I'm bored of a quest or something. I've just really been enjoying this game and playing it in the background. I think I play it for like an hour almost every day. I played it a lot this weekend too, like a lot. after we had some time to hang out and digest our dinner, we got ready to go to the gym. We tend to go to the gym at about 11:30 or midnight, and we get home pretty late, around like 1:30 or 2 in the morning. But it's the time that works best with my husband's work schedule, and we're also just really anxious night owls, so we like going later when there's less people. And since there's less people, I've been trying to get more comfortable with bringing my camera. I'm pretty comfortable vlogging in public, but vlogging at a gym, it just feels very different to me. I don't know, I just get a little more anxious about vlogging in a gym specifically. But I really like ending the day with getting all of the excess energy out and listening to loud music and getting to feel my muscles get stronger. I also feel like if my muscles are the good kind of sore, the like post-workout kind of sore, they hold my joints in place a lot better. So like leg day tends to help my hips stay in place a lot better, and nothing helps my shoulders stay in place actually, but it hurts a little less at least. Arm day helps my shoulders hurt a little less. Hopefully I'll make some more progress and that will be a even better experience. When we got home, I took a much needed shower. I've been watching anime on my phone during showers, and it's pretty much eliminated the friction I have about getting myself into the shower. I don't think I realized it before, but a part of the friction that I had about getting myself into the shower was that I didn't want to be bored, and I don't really like listening to music on speakers, so I didn't really like listening to music in the shower. But now it's really not a problem, and it just is a enjoyable experience. That pretty much wraps up this vlog. I feel like my mental health has been recovering from a recent dip, and days like this where I get to just let myself follow what I'm motivated to work on and to do small bits of creative work have really been helping. I hope you're having a wonderful day, or that tomorrow is better. Please hit subscribe if you would like to see more cozy vlogs in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!